Welcome, ladies. Yay! We're here. We made it. Tuesday night. Very excited. Very excited to be here with you. Little chatty Cathy's. We're ready to go. All right. Why don't we all stand? We'll come on up to the front of our mats. I'm feeling particularly blind today. I don't know. Maybe I was reading too much. I hope my vision has got better. I refuse. No, I'm not going to say anything. Everything is great. We're on, right? Can you just, I don't know why. Can you just check that is, yes. Yay. Okay. I don't like that this isn't right in the middle. That feels more in the middle. Okay. We are good. Let's come on up to the front of our mat. Cheers, burning weights, door opening. Crystal. Get it together. I turned my mat this time so you can see the tree. I don't know if you can see the tree and the heart. I was like, yeah, we'll all do tree pose together. All right, spread your toes. Big toes touch or just kind of point towards each other. Outside edges of the mat are aligned with the mat. That's really just to help get your legs and your feet into proper form. So imagine even when we come down in Shakti, just know that technically what we would want is in traditional yoga, big toes touch, knees support each other. It's like a bind. It's a way that you're not always using muscle. So it's really for the warrior monks to be like, if you had to be crouching, this is how you have way more strength, is binding. Now for a woman, for our legs, and especially sometimes when we're sitting down on the floor, I will say, pull the meaty part out. So almost, if you can imagine, you could put your legs and feet into perfect formation to be powerful and everything was aligned. You would actually, this part of the leg would pull forward, this part would pull back. And that's how the hip really should be in position. And I think for a lot of us, we have these pelvic issues. And a lot of times it's this right hip will open back and this left side kind of slant forward. So we really want to start being aware of keeping the hips straight on. So even when we're doing our pigeon and all of that, you'll feel one side is maybe more flexible than the other. So what now that we're starting to become pros at this, now we're starting to think now not just getting through the poses, but really being engaged in the poses as well. So big toes, if they don't touch, it's okay. But big toes, however you find that you feel strong. And then why don't we bend down? Imagine you're getting ready for Shakti. Knees can either tap, but as we start to get into the flow, you'll probably just want to drop. But in chair pose, just know, this is a way to always keep strength. And really, it's about energy. So it's really about feeling the energy rising up through the bones, supported and strong, coming all the way up into the pelvic area, and almost feeling your hip bones where you're like, okay, they're both in alignment. I'm not higher, I'm not lower. Beautiful. Stick your butt back, rise, and stand, and up, and we'll move into our Shakti. Down. So you're knowing the positioning now as you're doing that. You're feeling all four corners of your feet sort of pressing equally into the mat. Beautiful. Down. We're feeling our posture as we come up. We're feeling our core as we come down. Big inhale up and exhale. So as we open, that's when we inhale. When we contract or close, that's when we do our exhale in yoga. It's almost like you're making space, inhaling, and then contracting small. Beautiful. Really stick your butt back. Feel, each time you do it, you'll start to feel the knees, the hamstrings, your glutes, your pelvic area, your hips. You'll just start to feel everything start to warm up. So we think posture, we think core, hip bone to hip bone. And then we also want to start just thinking about pelvic floor. And it might sound silly, but you know that body-mind medicine? When you just give attention to a certain area, energy flows. 2 feet on the floor. Equally balanced sits bones. Knees are not dropping apart. You can even think about putting your thighs into position on that chair. Let's do one more. Beautiful. Let's stay here and reach. For 2, really long stretch. So even here, when I'm doing this, I'm thinking from the knee all the way up to the hip bone. Let's do 2. 2. So you're really thinking knee all the way up to hip bone all the way up to armpit, feeling it along the side of your back, and then you're starting to feel the stretch all the way through the bicep, up through the elbows. Then you start to realize it's all connected. These aren't individual parts. They're all connected from your feet all the way up to your fingertips. And not just the muscle, or your skin, or bones, or joints, but the fascia, all the stuff in between that holds everything in place. So not the muscle, not the fat, but what else is there? It's the stuff that holds it all in place. So right now we're just expanding and stretching and connecting the fascia from our feet up to our fingers. Nice deep breathing. Maybe 2 more, 1 on each arm. And we're going to do a shakti up to speed. Shakti. Inhale. Exhale. Posture. Core. Pelvic floor. Again, posture. That means shoulder blades slide down the back. Chest lifts. So the chest isn't falling over. Chest is high. And then we think core. So we think hip bone to hip bone. We're not just letting that sort of feel relaxed. And then pelvic floor. Just give attention. Where attention goes, energy flows. And it heals. Forward bend. I'm feeling my shoulders. Forward bend. Just let your head relax and dangle. If you can't reach the floor, just reach towards your shins or your knees or your thighs. Find your breath. Inhale into a big flat back. Straighten out your arms, hands on your shins, looking down. Forward bend, exhale, big exhale, blow it all out. Then inhale and root to rise. So when I say root, it means those feet root in, and you can almost feel it, Shakti. Sorry. You can almost feel it as I say root to rise. You almost feel your feet start to kind of grip into the mat. Not grip, that may be not the right word, but really root into the mat. And then you feel the energy coming up the muscles along the side of your calves. And you feel the muscle and all of the tendons coming up the side of your iliotibial band, up into your hips. All right, here we go. Give you a forward bend, forward bend. Let your head hang. Give it a little gentle shake. Big breath, flat back, inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, root to rise. Feel it from your feet, lifting you all the way up. Shakti for 4. There you go. 3. I'm feeling the vibe tonight. 2. There we go, forward bend. We know this. Head relaxes. Looks between your legs, right through your knees. Inhale, flat back, press away. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, root to rise. Forward bend, forward bend. Beautiful. Flat back. Forward bend. Root to rise. Feel it come up your legs. Forward bend. Flat back, forward bend. One more, root to rise. Then we're going to get ready to add on. Forward bend, gorgeous. Flat back, inhale. Forward bend, exhale. Hands to the mat, step back into either your knees chaturanga where you just gently lower down, drop the hands, low cobra. Again, so when I say posture, it really also means, instead of being like this where your shoulders come up to your ears, the shoulders slide down the back and your chest lifts, and your head lifts, just gently. Let's press back into downward dog, push off your knees, just warm up gently. Press back, pedal out your heels, let your head drop between your arms. Find your breath. Sweet and steady. Sukham and Stira in Sanskrit. Pressing that chest down towards the mat, towards your feet, towards your legs, head drops. And just see if you can press down into a still downward dog. For 3 big breaths. Inhaling, exhaling, feeling your body, everything is engaged. One more, inhaling, exhaling, walk it up to the front of your mat into a forward bend. Let your head dangle, ragdoll. You might want to just support your forehead on your forearms. Knees can bend very gently like a ragdoll, just swaying back and forth. Let everything go in the hips, in the low back. Feet are anchored in, rooted down. Relax the hands to the shins. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Root to rise. Shakti. 4, 3, 2, forward bend. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, step back. Lower down. Inhale into your cobra, either a higher cobra, or if you feel ready, maybe on the next one, into your upward dog. We're going to push back off the knees, press back into downward dog, gentle, until you feel warmed up and you feel like you can flow a little easier. You can always go at your own pace with your flow, and at any time you feel like it's too much, just bend both knees wide on the mat, sit down and tuck your head down towards the mat. If you can't reach the mat, stack your fists and just relax in child's pose. We're going to walk all the way up to the front of the mat or step it up, remembering to alternate that leg each time we step it up. Forward bend. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, root to rise. Feel the roots in your feet. Shakti. Woo. Beautiful. Forward bend. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Step back. Lower down into your chaturanga. And if you're ready for upward dog, you roll over on the toes. Legs engage. Glutes engage. Actually, I like to just relax the glutes, but keep the legs engaged. Relax the low back. Open up that throat chakra. Speak your truth. Let your will be done. Roll back to the downward dog. Head drops between your arms. Beautiful. Bend your knees wide. Rest back in child's pose. Great job. Find your breath. Thank yourself for coming tonight. What are you letting go of tonight? First word that pops into your head. And just say to yourself, I let go of, and then blow it out and use the word. And I let go of. And what are you breathing more of into that exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Breathe in what you need more of. And just let go with your breath for what you want to leave behind tonight. Beautiful. We're gently going to rise up. Bring the knees closer together. Moving into hands under shoulders, getting ready for cow-cat. Big breath, inhale. Exhale, tuck your chin, round it out. Feel your abs contract everything out of your lungs. Inhale. And just move at whatever pace is good for you and your body. Exhale into cat. Tuck. Inhale. And again, if you feel like you want to move your shoulders side to side or butt, do what feels right for your body, just to let go into your cat. Big exhale. You're just going to go through your own flow 4 times. Pelvic floor. You're holding all the energy in your body. And we're going to drop that hand and curl that leg. So in, 2, out, 2. In, 2. Breathing strong. Beautiful. Keep that knee high. That hamstring curls tight. Feel it in your glutes. And knee to nose. So in and out. And in, out. In, strong. Press away from the floor so you're not sinking down into your hands. You're not sinking into your wrists or your elbows. You're not sinking into the shoulders. The shoulder blades are down the back. You're strong. Your core is tight. And we're just going to hold this leg out straight and pulse. 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 4, 3. Keeping this leg out straight, we're just going to do a little twist to the side. Out and back. Child's pose. We're going to do 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2. Last time, pull that knee all the way through into your pigeon. Opening up the hip. Flex the foot, no pressure on the knees or the ankles. Let your body just drop as low as it feels comfortable for you tonight. This is a big hip opener. If it's in your practice and you want to just try to let yourself relax down, find your sweet and steady breath. Find that sweet spot where you feel that just really nice stretch. And you just sit with it and breathe into it.
Something is amazing about the muscle is it's very it will expand, it will relax, it will work with you. So you just have to sort of find that sweet spot and breathe into it. Sometimes you just talk to it. I do, as silly as it sounds, things like, thank you so much for doing such a great job, you can relax now. I give you permission to relax. And you can almost feel your body giving way, almost like your body is talking back to you and saying thank you. And then you might just want to gently roll a little tiny bit forward and back or side to side, just a touch, just to get a little fluid motion in there. Finding your sway. And then again, find stillness. Find another sweet spot, something a little different than the last time. And then let's just do 4 cycles of deep inhale and exhale. Push off the back toe, press all the way up, slide that leg back, and we're just going to actually drop right down onto our tummies. Lay your head to one side, feet to the mat. The leg that we just worked, we're going to do inner thigh. We're just going to bend the knee and a half frog. Let it just lift up beside you. Kind of extend it, allow it to open up a little bit on the floor. And let yourself just sink so you can feel that inner thigh, the groin. Turn the foot out. If that bothers you, you can tuck it back like child's pose, but we're really going to try to open this leg up in frog pose, or half frog rather. Sliding that leg back, pressing off your toes and your forearms into a low plank, just pushing straight up. Body is like a board, so butt is not up in the air. Your butt is flat. Core is really engaged. It really helps to take pressure off your low back. So if you feel the low back, drop your knees to the mat. If it's in your practice tonight, you can practice moving forward and back. Finding your breath, sweet and steady. Pressing through strong core, strong legs, strong abs, strong back, strong shoulders, strong arms, strong mind, strong spirit. Find your breath, and let's relax it back down again. Beautiful. And turn your cheek to the other side. We're just going to lift that right leg up into your frog, or the leg that you didn't just work, the other leg. Find your breath, let go. Shake it off. Anything you've been carrying with you today, leave it behind tonight. You don't need to take it home with you to go to sleep. Leave it behind. Beautiful. Slide that right leg back. We're going to do one more low plank. Let's push off our elbows again. Strong. Press up. If it's too much off toes, just drop to your knees. And this time, if it's in your practice, we're going to lift one leg up and switch. And left and switch. You might find one leg is stronger than the other. I feel it in the hip flexor at the front of my right thigh. That's where I have the twisted pelvis. So it's really strengthening back this leg that has you've gotten weaker on me, and you're going to find the same thing. And we always just do like, say, plank. And you don't realize that maybe one leg is doing way more of the work. So when you separate the legs, you start to see which one needs a little more attention. Let's do one more in each leg. If it's in your practice. Beautiful. Laying back down. One last breath. Woo. Beautiful. Pressing back to the downward dog. Strong. Let your head drop between your arms. Feel your armpits come towards each other. Back is flat. Shoulder blades are down the back, not up towards the ears. Fingers are spread wide. Thumb is facing forward. Beautiful. Drop your knees into that tabletop again. This time we're going to lift the left arm and the right leg. Making sure that your hand is right under the shoulders. It's not too far out in front. Think posture. So that arm isn't extended. It's locked back in place. Core, hip bone to hip bone is tight. Pelvic floor. Find your breath. You're stronger than you know. We're going to drop that hand and curl this leg. So it's in for 2, out for 2. In, tight, out.
Well, everybody, would you focus your mind? Search for the truth and you'll find. Good spirit and strength from within. That fights against our sin.
Find your breath. Tell yourself something wonderful about you. Be your own best friend tonight. Be your own coach. Breathe. And we're going to get ready to pull that knee to chest. In and out. Inhale. Exhale and contract. Inhale and crunch. You got it. You really want to blow everything out.
Well, everybody, would you rise and focus your mind? Search for the truth and learn to be kind. Everybody, would you fight against the evil you find? Tell your people about the religion of your mind. Sing again.
Nearly there, nearly there. We're going to hold that leg out. There we go. And we're going to let that leg just pulse, 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 strong. 4, 3, and then we're going to open it out to the side. Here we go. Open, back. Open, back. Open. We got it. Woo, strong as you are. Take a break when you need it. That's it. 4 more. That's it. We got it. Last 3. 2. Beautiful. Last one. Hold that leg straight out. We're going to bring it all the way through into pigeon. Open up that heel. Open up the hip. Beautiful. Find that spot. And as you feel ready, if it's in your practice, lowering yourself down. Find that sweet spot in your hip. Just let go. Let go of tension. Breathe into resistance. Tell it it's okay to let go. Thank it for doing such a good job. It can relax now. You can relax now.
Well, everybody, would you rise and focus your mind? Search for the truth
Do a little rock, side to side. Find another little spot that just feels like it just needs to let go a little bit more tonight. And once you find that spot, one more stillness. Find a nice deep inhale and exhale. We're going to hold for a count of 4 full rotations of your breath. Beautiful. Pressing off that back toe, pressing off your hands, we're sliding that toe all the way back. Beautiful downward dog. Let's walk it all the way up to the front of our mat. Step it up, forward bend. Flat back, inhale. Forward bend. Root your feet, root to rise. Inhale. Hands come together in front. Way to go. Let's grab some water.
What we need is unity, simplicity to stay before all of creation.
How are we feeling?
Sin is land.
Yes.
What we need is unity,
Okay.
simplicity to stay before
All right.
creation.
What have I got going on here?
In this land.
I'm a frog and just throwing things everywhere. That's kind of how I sleep. Come on up to the front of your mats. Spread our big toes, spread our toes again. Get your feet into position. Imagine roots long and deep. Feel the outside edges of your legs engage. Everything comes up strong. Feel your core. Feel your chest. Contract tight. Shoulder blades down the back. Big breath up. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees. Big breath. Again, let's do these 4 of these. Big breath.
In this everlasting sea. And like the sun in the morning,
I think it's
light
one more.
shine for all to see.
And forward bend.
And like the sun in the morning,
Flat
light
back.
shine for all to see.
Forward bend. Step back.
Like the sun
Chaturanga. Lower it down tight into upward dog. If it's in your practice. Or cobra. Let your shoulders come down from your ears. Legs are engaged. Roll over your toes. Back into downward dog. We're going to lift that right leg. Bend the knee. A little twist in the spine. Let the foot drop. Look under the armpit. Feel the knee open up. Feel the hips squeezing as you open through the groin. And let's bring it through into a low lunge. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're going to drop the back knee. Slide the back knee back just a little so as you look down, the knee is really just over the ankle. You can see your full foot. Beautiful. Now we're going to all 5 hands forward so our thumbs aren't like this. There you go. Always forward. We're going to pick off that back leg. And we're not going to let the back knee touch. If it's in your practice tonight, we're going to drop and up. Drop and up. Beautiful. All 5 fingers, so to speak. Your thumb and 4 fingers are always facing forward. Don't open up the thumb. Beautiful. We're going to push high, strong. Take your hands up to your knees. If it's in your practice, find your steady balance. Woo. I know, let's face balance. All 10 toes facing forward. So it's not quite warrior 1. Beautiful. Now in this position, we're going to rock. If it's too much, don't, just see if you can hold. You don't have to do the pulse. We're really strengthening these legs, really getting the hamstrings strong, the groin and hip flexors really stretched in this back leg, feeling the power and the strength in your glutes. Beautiful. Hands back, back down and step that foot back into downward dog. Pedal out your heels. Beautiful. Let's lift that left leg, bend that knee, open up the hip, open up the groin, push back from the hands, look under the armpit if you can, find the breath. And then swing it through into that low lunge. Keep all 5 fingers facing forward. Again, take the back leg back a little. So when you look down, this knee is right over top of the ankle. It's not out over the foot. You want to see your full foot. Now get in the practice of looking down at your hands. So we're not getting ready to do sprints. You're not at the blocks, you know, when you're at track and field. Actually, it is like this. But anyway, your hands always forward. Always get in the habit. Never let this happen. You never want to be like this. Always like this. Okay? We're going to stay down low. We're just going to pick up that back leg. We're going to just do a little pulse. Find your breath. If it's too much, drop the back leg and just do a low static stretch, like a low runner's lunge. Beautiful. Now what did we do? I think we pushed up. Yes, that's what we did. We found our balance. Oh, I'm pushing you tonight. Oh yeah, girls. You're my Simply Woman warriors. All right, you can see your full foot. You don't want that knee out over the foot. Let's push down. Anytime you need a break, you take one. You're always going to find one side, well, not always. Once we fix those muscle imbalances, then both sides are even. But usually we'll find one side has been overcompensating. By the time you get, say, I don't know, over 40s and 30s, I don't know how old everybody is, you'll start to notice one side is just been overcompensating all these years. Beautiful. What did we do? Did we step down? Is that what we did? And slid back. Downward dog. Beautiful. Woo. Walk it up to the front of your mat. Or step it up. Forward bend. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, root to rise. How about a little shot in here? We'll break it up. That's it. Yes. That's it. How we doing for time? One more. All right, we're going to do a forward bend. Flat back, forward bend, step back, chaturanga. Lower down, listen to your body. Upward dog or cobra. Pressing back into downward dog. You're strong. Lift the right leg. Swing it through into that high crescent moon. I know, you're getting there. You're awesome. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. You are amazing. That's it. That's how you talk to yourself. I'm amazing. I'm amazing. I got this. I got this. Like how you talk to kids. We have to talk to our own inner child like that. Girl, you're so good. You're doing a great job, Crystal. Warrior 2. Open up that back leg. That's right, the back foot opens in line with the back mat, and this front knee wants to drop in, usually because this muscle isn't as strong as this muscle, so we want to open up that knee. That's it. Posture, that means shoulders aren't up, they're not up, they're down. Core, all of a sudden you feel things just in. Find your breath. Pelvic floor. Nice long leg line from your hand all the way down to your back foot into triangle. Just slide your back hip, open up the arms, go to wherever you feel is in your practice tonight. It's a good time to grab a mat or a block rather. Working with your body, I can feel my foot slipping. Into warrior two. Keep that knee open. Posture, core, pelvic floor, humble warrior. Come on back. Find your breath. Warrior two. Windmill your arms. Step on up to the front of your mat. Forward bend. Flat back. Big breath. Inhale. Flatten out. Look down at the mat. Or at the floor. Forward bend. Exhale. Root to rise. Inhale. Come on all the way up. Shakti for 4. Yeah. You got it. Yes. One more. Forward bend. Beautiful. We're just going to do this on the left side. Flat back. Forward bend. Step back. Lower down. Upward dog or cobra. You got it. Downward dog. Press back. You're doing a great job. We're going to lift that left leg. Swing through into high crescent moon. Sometimes it swings through nice and sometimes it just doesn't. Bring that leg all the way through there, darling. Karen. All the way through. It's Karen, right? Yep. You were just doing it a lot longer than us, that's all. Little Power Ranger tonight, aren't ya? High crescent moon. Awesome, you got it. Great form. So shoulders come down the back. They're not up. That's it. Warrior two. Foot drops open. Again, the front thigh usually isn't very strong in here. This is usually stronger, so you have to use that muscle to open it out. Then we drop down. Shoulders are up. We're down the back. Core, you can feel it tight. Very focused intention. Eyes on the mark. Anything you want. Lock in. See it. Front elbow bends. Come on over. Side angle. Nice deep breathing. Triangle. Really feel the back hip. Slide back. And the arms open high. This is a good time to grab your block and support if you need, or support against your shin. Find your breath. Warrior two. Warrior. Warrior two. Windmill your arms. Step all the way up to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, root to rise. Hands to heart. Yes. Awesome. Water, weights. We're nearly there. How are we feeling tonight? We're good. We're good. You're awesome! All right. do a bind if you felt that that supported your legs, your hips, your pelvic floor better than just standing. So you're always doing what feels right for your body. Okay, shoulders back. 4. Yes. And bicep curl. Up, 2, down. Beautiful. That's it. Always listening to your own body. And same thing, where attention goes, energy flows, and it grows. Growing doesn't always mean in size. It can be in strength. It can be in love. Or actually, if you send negative energy, it can be in hate. I hate my body. If you keep doing that, wherever attention goes, energy flows and it grows. I love that great saying, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. When you change the way you look at yourself, and you really start seeing yourself through the eyes or the lenses of love, you start saying, oh my God, is that really what I look like? I didn't know all this time. Wow, she's actually great. It's all energy anyways. Beautiful energy, beautiful person. We're going to do a little shoulder press. So up, turn, let's push. Up for 2. This is where you really want to protect the back. Strong. Sit. So your core is strong and tight. Anytime you want to use that breath, it's so powerful. You even make that sound like a warrior. Light. And you can do the facial expressions too. Feels really good. Or you can even stick your tongue out and be like a total warrior. Like, right? I don't know what I'm doing. Bicep curl. Down. I turned into a dragon right there for a minute. I don't know what was happening. I was channeling Virabhadrasana, the great warrior, monk warrior who killed and was very fierce. That's it. Strong, strong. Core. Don't let that belly just relax. Shoulder press. Let's go. 2. Down. Strong. Up. 2. Beautiful, beautiful. Be strong. Up. Down. Strong. Why don't we take it down? We'll do one set of side laterals. Down. Elbows raised. Up. 2. We're slowing down. It's harder. So if you find this is too much, speed it up or alternate your arm. One more in this speed and then we'll all speed it up to tempo. So up. Elbows lead. That's it. Elbows lead. Powerful. 4. That's it. 3, 2, beautiful. Last one, gently bend over. You might want to support your leg, even taking it down on the mat. We're just going to do that bent rowing. I have a little bit of a sore tennis elbow. Not from this, I promise I didn't do it from this. But we're just going to do a little row. So up, 2, down, release. Up, 2, everything is still engaged. So you're not just letting your tummy, you might think, oh, I just want to relax my tummy. But that actually puts a lot of pressure on your back when you do that. Because everything is connected. So you don't want your back to do all the work of holding your body in this position. And you don't want to sink down an equal and opposite reaction. So you're pushing away from the thigh, being strong. Up, down, reach. Up, down, reach. This time we're going to hold up, kick back. Back and in. Back and in. Back. Beautiful. Beautiful arms. I have definitely noticed things changing in my body just from doing this class. This is all I'm doing for weights. And I'm really noticing, like, I have like a six-pack now. And I got tricep muscles I'm starting to really see. And so I know that this works. And if you were an athlete when you were younger, I swear that muscle memory is true. We're going to finish up. Last four. Crystal's in a chatty mood tonight.
Yes.
Little chatty Kathy. Last one. Drop it down. Gently stand tall. Big stretch all the way up. Oh, really pull an arm. And bend, bend. Give it a nice stretch. Give yourself a nice pat on the back. Good job, Crystal. Beautiful. Let's do the other side. Again, supporting the upper body. Big reach. Up for two. Down and reach. And hold your abs. You're always breathing. What are you breathing more of into your body, into your life? What are you letting go of? Blow it away. I don't need that anymore. Thank you. I learned the lesson. If it's too much on your legs, because we have done a lot tonight, you can always drop that back knee down to the ground. So there's not so much tension on the front thigh, hamstring. Okay, we're gonna kick that tricep back. Take it up, kick back, in and back, in, back, strong, strong, in, back, in. You can always step the back leg up and join the front if you just want to keep the tricep going. Last four. Beautiful. Last one. Drop that in. Grab a hold of your wrist. Oh, big stretch. There you go, Ben. I know I did a longer stretch. Do whatever's right for your body. Give yourself a little pat on the back. Tell yourself you're doing a good job. And release. Why don't we take it down on the mat? We'll have our weights handy. We'll have our water handy. Beautiful. You might want to have your block handy too for the bridge. It's nice to be able to slide it under there. Woo! We'll sit on our butts. Okay, we'll do a little bit for abs, sitting tall. Hands under the thighs, just to where you feel comfortable. Again, you let your shoulders come down from your ears, so you're not up here. Let them come down. Feel your core tighten. And if it's in your practice tonight, release. Feel your core tighten. And then we can add the legs. Up. How strong you feel tonight. You can really lift the upper body to join it, open and expand, crunch, or you might just want to do just legs, or you might just want to hold. That might be more than enough. You know your own body. You know if you've had a surgery or an injury or you're only here for you tonight. Last time. Beautiful. Take a hold. Sit up tall. Give yourself a little hug. Maybe tuck your nose in between your knees. Beautiful. We're going to do one more sitting tall. This time we're just going to lift up both feet if it's in your practice. This could be more than enough, just holding. If you find you want to try letting go and extending out into bow pose. You're listening to your body. You need a break at any time. Tuck your knees. You can always bend. That's going to take the pressure off. Or you can lay your upper body right back on the mat. Beautiful. Let's all lay back together. Pull your knees into your chest. Nice little rock on the mat.
Bailar y cantar sobre mi guitarra y poner una flor.
We're going to extend the legs all the way up, straight if you can. If you need to support them, that's perfectly fine. Just take your hands behind your hamstrings, the back of the knees, and just hold that support. It's really about allowing the blood to flow down from your toes, your ankles. So great for circulation. If it's in your practice tonight, we're going to do a tiny pelvic tilt. We just do a little lift and down. Just a little lift and down. Lift and down. If it's not in your practice, see if you can just hold your legs straight up like you're leaning on a wall. Up. It's really contracting the lower abs. You don't want your arms doing all the work. Last four. Beautiful. Last one. Hold the legs up. If it's in your practice, we're going to open and close. So we're going to open and close. And open and close. And if you want to add the upper body, we'll just do a little tuck on the open and back. And open. You want to add the upper body and arms. It's all about you listening to your own body. Last four.
Está dedicada
Way to work.
al
Last
mundo entero,
three.
a toda la raza del mundo,
Last two.
para ti,
Beautiful.
para mí.
Last one. Bend those knees. Pull them into your chest again. Nice hug.
Del
Little
fondo
rock
del corazón,
again.
su amor a todos, su amor.
Beautiful. Legs come up tall again. You can just keep your hands beside your body at your side. And this time we're just going to let the right leg lift all the way down without touching the floor. And then we're going to switch sides. And left goes all the way down. And up and right. If it's too much, try it with bent knees. If it's still too much, then just try holding your legs in the air. Beautiful. Beautiful. back into your chest again. Little rock on the floor. We're going to drop our heels to the mat. Make sure that you can tickle your heels with your fingertips so they're close enough to your butt. If you have a block, you might want to grab it. Just keep it close to your side. And we're going to start, if you have your block, just to really kind of teach you the inner thigh work that you can do with bridge, that you really want to have strong inner thighs as well as the outer hip, just for a bridge pose, well, for lots of poses. So we're going to squeeze the block between our knees, and then we're gently going to just press up the hips. We're going to keep the knees squeezed, squeeze the block, and then we're just going to lower and then raise up. So down and up, down and squeeze, down and squeeze. Always keeping the knees strong. So you're feeling the inner thighs as well as the glutes. Really squeeze the tush at the top. Up. Find your breath. This time let's hold and squeeze. See if you can take your shoulders a little higher, walking your shoulders back a little towards your heels. See if you can lace your fingers underneath you and really press up through the hip flexors, squeezing your knees into the block. Find your breath. Tell yourself something wonderful. You are so strong. You are so powerful. You are so amazing. And gently lower all the way down. Just take the block out, put it beside you. We're going to be using it again in a moment. Pulling that right knee into your chest. Feel that front of the hip and all the way through the back to the glute. And then extend the left leg all the way out down the mat. Let it relax. With each exhale, see if you can just pull that knee or that lower leg tighter into the upper leg. Feeling your groin, your hip flexor, your hip, everything releasing, giving it permission to relax. Find that sweet spot. And then very gently, we're going to cross that right knee over the body, laying it down towards the left side of the body. Open up that chest, open up your arms, turn your head to the right. You might want to take your left hand and place it on the outside of the right thigh or knee. We're going to extend that right leg all the way out straight. Let it just rest on the mat. Just totally letting the right leg relax into the mat. It's now all about the left leg, pulling that knee in a little closer, feeling the hip flexors, the groin, your glutes. One body part alone, everything is connected, including great time. We're going to use it this time as support so that you're not using the hamstring muscles so much. It'll allow the back just to open up a little more. If you don't have a block, it's okay. Just do the pose and take your hands. I'll show you how. But we're going to just start with the block on its lowest position. We're going to squeeze the glutes up. You know how you want the knees to stay together now. And you're just going to place it underneath the sacrum. And then just feel your body drop onto the mat. You might even feel like it's in your practice tonight to extend your legs. And just feel the bridge. Feel the hip flexors open. Let your feet fall open if you can, if you have your block, if it's just resting, if it's in your practice tonight. If you do have your legs extended, bring them back up. And if it's in your practice, we're going to push up onto our tippy toes and our shoulders. And we're going to raise the block only if it's in your practice to the higher position. And feeling your ribs opening, feeling your chest opening. See if you can even reach for your ankles, keeping the knees together. Such a beautiful stretch. Such a great way to end the class. Beautiful. Releasing the hands, pushing yourself up to release the block, lowering down one last time, knees into your chest. You did a great job. Just a little rock from side to side. Whew. This would be that time to get nice and warm, soft, sweater, blankets. And I'm going to turn down the lights. If you need water, anything you need to be comfortable. You are my rest, my peace, the place where I sleep. To the sound of the words of you crashing into me, gives life meaning. Let yourself get nice and comfortable. Brings me peace. Slowing everything down. You are my sea of tranquility. Finding the most comfortable position for yourself tonight, or today, whatever time you're doing this class, if you're at home. If you have a lot on your mind, give yourself permission tonight, today, to take the next 10, 15 minutes just for you. Tonight it's just about you. You deserve this time to be with your body, to listen to your body, to connect with your body, to be your own best friend. Practice a type of breathing that almost sounds like Darth Vader. Just going to inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, you just gently close a little bit on the roof of your mouth, and you can feel the breath coming through your nose, and it almost sounds a little like finding your own breath.
entering the upper part of your chest. Feel that shallow breath, and as you exhale, just pay attention. We're going to do another inhale just to the upper part one of the three-part breath. And many times we don't realize, but throughout the day we're doing these very shallow breaths. So tonight we're going to really deepen the breath. And on your next inhale, you're going to breathe down into the middle part of your body. Feel yourself almost like you're imagining your ribs opening up now. With each breath, just take it to that second part. Feel the difference of breathing into the mid-back. And on this third part, allow yourself to breathe, almost imagining down to each hip bone. The belly completely expands like a balloon, blowing it out, allowing all the muscles to relax like a big Buddha belly, letting go now of all the muscles in your low back. And again, letting yourself do another deep inhale all the way down into your lower belly. Let your belly expand and push out like a big balloon. And when you feel ready, feel the breath come from the three-part, coming all the way up from the hips, all the way up through the lungs, all the way up out your throat chakra and into the root. Let's do another three-part breath, feeling it down through the upper part, into your ribs, and then all the way down into the lowest part of your body, feeling the abs fully expand. Do one more at your own cycle. And then find a nice, comfortable breathing at your own pace. Very mindful though. Very mindful breathing. Very aware of the breath. Feeling yourself inside your body. You don't have to use your hands, but imagine that I asked you to point to yourself. Feel yourself in that place inside your body where you feel like this is you in there. Under the layers of protection, there exists an essence that can never be damaged, no matter what trauma we may have been through. Under all the protective parts, there exists an essence that is confident and curious and calm. And that's how we know if we're showing up as our real self, or if we're showing up with one of our layers of protection. Sort of like we'll sometimes hear us say we wear many hats, but there is a real you at all times. So whether you're putting on the hat of mother, or the hat of teacher, or the hat of employee or boss, or the hat of wife, or PTA, or whatever it might be, under all of those different masks or identities, there exists the real you. So tonight I would love for you to see if you can find yourself connecting with you. And it's hard sometimes to find the real you, because who is you? You're searching for you, or are you the one that's in there silently waiting to be found? Are you the voice that's talking all the time to yourself about yourself? Or are you the listener? You, the silent observer tonight. You, the part of you that is your own best friend. That same essence that was a part of you as a little girl. That same essence that has been part of you through every big life experience. There was a you before you came into this world, and there will be a you after you leave. Energy is never lost, it's only transferred. So find the essence of your energy. And that essence is the depths to the doorway of your soul. That place that is always safe, no matter what chaos is going on in your life. You come back to this place of strength and confidence. You come back to this place of calm energy. This place that's always curious and open-minded and willing. This willing spirit that's inside of you. And when you're inspired, you're in spirit. You might feel like you have to almost dig down through layers of protection until you find that place. Where everything is as it's supposed to be and everything is okay. In fact, it's better than okay. Everything is perfect. Even in all the imperfections. And the part of you that likes to talk and think, your mind, can always talk to your spirit. And your spirit is always talking to your body. And your body is the messenger. And it shows us when we're out of alignment. Just like a muscle imbalance. So just asking your body tonight what it needs you to pay attention to. Where your spirit is maybe trying to get your attention. Just connecting with that place inside of you. And asking your body what it needs from you. Just trusting that everything is on its way. And usually it means, and usually it requires us to let go of something. It might be letting go of control. It might be letting go of an old story that doesn't serve you anymore. Played itself out. It might be letting go of a fear or a phobia. It could be letting go essence of who you are. You're so excited to be here on this earth in your body, getting to experience life through you. And it doesn't matter whether you change your hair or your body changes, your spirit is always vibrant and alive and excited and curious and loving. And so just thank all these parts of yourself tonight and allow them to integrate back into the wholeness of who you are. Body, mind, and spirit. It's all connected. You can't treat anything as individual, separate parts. Just bringing it all together, healed and whole.
The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you, me, is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you, me, is here to create magic on earth. Power of love is here now. Power of now is here now. Power of you, me, is here to create magic on earth. Power of love is here now. Power of now is here now. Power of you, me, is here to create magic on earth. Let the water wash away your tears. Let the fire burn away your fears. Let the wind blow into your life such faith and trust. Oh, let the earth hold you, take care of you, and nurture you. Oh, the power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you, me, is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you, me, is here to create magic on earth. Power of love is here now. Power of now is here now. Power of you, me, is here
Maybe wiggling your toes. Feeling yourself in your fingers. Maybe stretching your hands up over your head, giving your body a big long stretch like you're waking up in the morning. Beautiful, and relaxing your hands down at your side, crossing them actually over your body, giving yourself a big hug. Use your name, tell yourself how much you love you. Maybe say it a few times. Thank yourself again for coming tonight. Making yourself and your self-care a priority. This is what self-care is. Bending your knees when you feel ready, putting both feet on the floor. Letting your knees just windshield wiper side to side. And at whatever pace feels good for you, let them drop to one side and let your body drop with it. And just roll right over onto your side. Just tuck your head in the cracks of your elbow.
I had a dream last night. The world turned out all the lights. We were left in darkness. There was nothing to remind us
Tell yourself something wonderful.
of a life that we once led.
And at a pace that feels comfortable for you, pressing your hand into the floor and gently pressing yourself up until you can just turn and sit cross-legged in easy pose. Sitting nice and tall, feeling your vertebrae extend, imagining almost as a strength is pulling your head tall. Feel your shoulders come down from your ears. Feel your shoulder blades slide down your back. Feel your lower abs tight and strong. And now we're going to practice a little Kegel. Keeping your pose. And then relax the Kegel back down all the way up. Then almost again like imagining an elevator. Just practice like that elevator is just rising up. Takes practice. And then gently releasing. Sometimes we can feel it coming up, but we can't connect to it going down. So let's practice one more time again. Feeling like you're just lifting up, like you're trying to just almost stop yourself from having to pee. And then just release everything else. Beautiful. Let's drop that chin to your chest. If it's in your practice tonight, take your hands gently on the back of your head and just gently give yourself that nice stretch. And releasing. Should be getting lighter at this time of night, no darker. Let's see here for everyone at home. Wait, I gotta pull one. Here we go. She seems like she wants to come out of the back. Oh, Ishtar, this is the card of boundaries. It was great right after Mother's Day. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. This is the card of boundaries. And all relationships are healthier when we have healthy boundaries. I'm going to gently turn the light up. Take your time. There is yoga cleaner at the back there if you want to clean your mat. It's all natural and organic. How do we feel? Good. Maybe I'll read Ishtar while you're just getting yourselves. A sincere desire to give of service is wonderful. However, there's a distinction between giving of yourself and giving up yourself. If you feel tired, guilty, or resentful while helping others, then you're not really truly helping them. This sounds kind of aggressive, but anyways, it's not my card. You're injecting poisonous energy into the relationship, and then no one benefits. Just step back and reassess. And as you respect your own boundaries, others will begin to recognize and respect them within you and within themselves.